Skull, friends! Solar Polar Bear here, and my mom always taught me if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. And that's why I'm here with my new series, Nothing But Nice. And that's where I only say nice things about games. I'll pick any game out there that may have some sort of controversial bit or may generally be bad in the eyes of the public, and I'm going to only focus on the nice bits of those games. And I'm going to dive in right now today, starting my series out with Star Citizen, a highly controversial game in many aspects. And I'm going to dig through this game and find the very best I can in it. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is the first time in a long time I'm booting up this game, and it's completely new to me. The last thing I experienced was pre-healing mechanics, and I just kind of wanted to dive in, and let's see where we go. I'm going to go ahead and do my persistent universe. Oh sweet, character making. Heck yeah! The best thing I love about this character creator is that you can essentially have a very unique character by blending all the different presets that they have. I know a lot of games have those sliders where it's like, choose your brow size between 0 and 10, and then you have to go through a whole bunch of different ones like that. And yeah, sure, you can come up with a unique looking character, but this... Alright, we're going to pick generic soldier fade. And because I'm graying, we're going to have some gray hair. I can't help but just feel like I'm looking at a celebrity. I know there's a celebrity that looks like this. Maybe in edit I'll put it there. Alright, we're just going to accept and go in. Why would I not start on the prettiest place? Our options are Horizon, Lorville, which is... I hate Lorville, and I know this is a Nothing But Nice series, but there's nothing bad about Lorville. I just don't like the aesthetic Lorville gives. It's a working area, it's under construction, and the gun stores there's none. You can't, because it's under martial law. You can't get any guns there. Area 18, which is beautiful. One of my favorite parts of the game is definitely running through Area 18 with all the different trams and how the city looks alive. Kind of feels like Star Wars-y for me. And New Babbage. New Babbage is great too because it's just cold. Very cold, and it has a nightclub. So we're going to choose Horizon, and we're going to set as primary residence. It's loading. Alright, come on. Let's get in. I've heard a lot of people complain about the loading in here and how it takes so damn long. And I can understand because this game is extremely hardware intensive. But it's a beautiful game. I kind of accept the loading screen. I sit here, I wait, and I enjoy what's about to approach me. Alright. A little stuttering happens. But you know what? Everything's going to be okay. That's what happens. Everything starts to smooth itself out once it loads in. It's a very intensive game, and you know, you should really appreciate it for what it is. And that's the mindset I'm trying to have, is I should really appreciate the game for, you know, the time it takes to give this beautiful, surreal experience. Speaking of surreal experience, this is a gorgeous room. Alright. While everything loads up, we're going to get up out of our bed. Now, while there may be some frame drop on here, this is Horizon, this is the new place, and it just... Holy crap. I'm excited. I really am. So as I'm kind of stuttering around here, things are loading and the game is kind of booting up for me. And I'm in my little hab that I spawn in, and this is just generally how it's going to go. It's a beautiful game, and oh god, those lights are gorgeous. You know, from a designer's standpoint, there's something I've always noticed about this game, and I brag about it to everyone. In games, there's usually texture wrapping. You can see where the seams of the textures lie. Especially if, you know, in Skyrim, if you shove your head against a rock or something, you'll find the seam of the texture. But instead, this game, I've kind of just jammed myself into corners to look, to try to find any sort of texture wrapping or any seams on the models. And it seems like they spent time working, and a lot of time working on these things. Especially the micro detail too. Like, look, I'm in a corner right now, and I'm not seeing any sort of glitching or texture wrapping going on there. Also, I noticed something here I want to check out. Yes, we can open it. Alright, shower simulator. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna go out. The one thing I really have to appreciate about this game is the ambience, the environment. Whatever that is just really cool. Whatever all that is also cool. Oh, tell me I can go out on the balcony. I can go out on the balcony. There's a little ship. Is that like a trolley? Or a tram? Whatever the hell it is. Oh, that is neat. You kind of look up in the sky and you realize, wow, that's not just painted there. That's really pretty. Alright. There's just these little bits, like menus on the side of the wall in a restaurant. Or table pieces. And yeah, sure, let's just ignore the NPCs for a moment. Because I just want to focus on little bits here and there. This feels like a little side restaurant. Also, I want an ice cream cone. I'm gonna quick buy chocolate.
Smart buy.
Give me the chocolate. So I'm getting used to the controls again, and I kind of got lost trying to figure out what I'm doing. I know there's somewhere in here that I can go through and... What is this? Is this new? This is gorgeous, whatever this is. I have no idea what I'm in right now. Oh, this is my inventory. I don't know how the new inventory works, so this is just... This is gonna be different for me. A learning experience. I got Pico! We need to get to our ship, so... This is a game where you have to rely off maps and signs. So, here's TurnIns for pick up and drop off. What kind of store do we have? What do we have going on here? The little sounds in this game are just so generally pleasing. You can hear air traffic control. You can hear the sounds of everything kind of moving around. Like the plants and the ships. Oh, here's our little thing we're going to look at here. Alright. So we have to rely on maps and stuff to figure this out. So we want to get to the spaceport, right? There's our spaceport. Is there a We're Here Now thing? Alright, if I take the Discovery tour, I can get there. Let's take the Discovery tour. Which one is this?
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Okay, fine. We'll just take it. I'm gonna take a seat. Let's take a seat. The whole purpose of this game is to be immersive and actually draw the player in. Have them have a want for discovery, for travel, for the beauty that is in this world they've crafted. And this is the first time I'm seeing Horizon. I just know it was pretty by screenshots. This is just another world for me. It's beautiful, it's amazing, and feels great. Yeah, sure, it stutters, but it's a game in progress. It's not... Ooh, spaceport, we're here, we're here.
The next shuttle is passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
I don't see a lot of people T-posing on chairs anymore. It used to be a big bug I hated, where I just saw these guys T-posing. So frustrating. Oh, is this getting, like, fixed and built and stuff? That's really cool. I've spent a good chunk of my time right now just going through Horizon. A lot of people will complain about it, saying, this is the time I've invested, why is it so hard to get to my ship? Sometimes in the near future you're not going to load in and, you know, immediately run to your ship, and that's going to be your whole purpose. There may be combat on the ground. You may be involved in some quests that, take you through the city. This game is supposed to be immersive and have every aspect of everything you can potentially enjoy. It's beautiful. It's fun. Where are we? Okay, now we're at the spaceport. I'm not getting totally lost.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Why, thank you, AI. This is my stop. Hell yeah.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Another bug that used to happen was shuttles just taking you with them constantly and never opening up. But for being a new place, I haven't really experienced that many bugs right now.
Last call for
Yeah, sure, the
passengers.
loading
The shuttle is
of all the
preparing to
textures and
depart.
everything is a little janky sometimes, but that's what you gotta get. It's what you deal with. It's art. Right now, it's pre-alpha. And an artistic rendering of some amazing stuff. Shuttle station, spaceport. We finally get to jump into the spaceport. Alright. Let's keep moving. Yeah, later, sucker. You're walking. Oh, God! Oh. So, a little tip. And this is something I complained about. I can understand it's a general complaint in an alpha like this. Don't run on the stairs. I just got hurt from running on the stairs.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
It's gonna happen. What is this? Oh, this is the rental thing. I had a med pen on me. We were good. We healed. Like I said, it happens. Plushies! I don't feel like buying one right now. Oh, commercials in game. So I have a Talon, a base Talon. We're gonna go ahead and store it. So we just took it out. We're gonna store it, and I'm gonna go ahead and go into my inventory here and kind of show off something I really like. I can go out to my loadout for my ship, right? And let's look at our Talon. One of my favorite small fighters. I know you really can't see it as it loads in here. You will be able to. But I wanted to see if we had everything on here. I know I don't have everything from before the reset, but the one thing I don't want on this is that green tacky paint. Now, we have two different paints we can choose from.
Safety is a top
We have our
priority for
Crimson.
all of us at Crusader, and we want your help.
And a
Keep
Cobalt.
track of all personal
Cobalt
effects,
is the
follow all
top tier
safety
one.
announcements.
That was a quick elevator. Damn. Alright, so one of the best experiences right here is turning that corner and seeing the ship. I love the Talon. It's gorgeous. She's still loading in a little bit, so we're gonna have some small texture issues, but you know what? She alright. Let's hop in. See one of my favorite animations. Here comes the seat. I was a little too close, but oh well. Check this out. Check this out. Ready? Close the canopy. Oh. Now we're ready for everything. I'm gonna do my favorite thing here. Are you guys ready for this? This is it. This is the cream of the crop right here.
Systems activated.
I love that.
Systems
I absolutely love that. Alright. Anyways. Okay. I have my control back now. Had a moment. I wish I could see this during the day right now.
Please visit again.
The ship controls are a little bit more touchy than I remember, And it's nice because I feel like they definitely refined a lot of the issues I had with flying. If you guys remember, this was stuttery before, but right now it's nice. It's smooth. There is no instances I went into either. Everything is still there, still loaded in. It's still all available. It's not like I just popped out into an instance and, you know, and now I have to go load back into something else. There hasn't been another loading screen since the initial one I did when I loaded in. Alright, so now we can spool up and jump to wherever we want. We're gonna go to one of my favorite places. First, we're gonna jump to one of these markers.
Quantum travel engaged. Landing gear up. Quantum
No
travel
loading screen.
complete.
Boom. We're there. Take a look at this planet. This is where we just came from. I just jumped to one of the markers around the planet. So gorgeous. You guys are probably getting me after the edit here. I sat here for maybe about 3.5, 4 minutes. And my jump's starting to slow down. I kind of want to show you guys what it looks like in Quantum 2 as I'm skirting through. This is pretty dope. This is a special ship as far as what Quantum looks like. It's a little bit different than other ships. This is because this uses alien technology, which is pretty neat. So we're almost there. And what we're going to do is we're going to fly to the nearest little outpost. Going to get ourselves some gas, and then we're going to hop over to our corp.
Quantum travel complete.
Boom. We're in another system now. It's some of the best atmosphere where you actually have to go down and get friggin' gas. Honestly, a lot of people are going to complain and say, look, it's so taxing. It's such a long time to do this or that or this or that. But the game is about the experience. It's a simulator. It's not like an action game where you just jump in and you're, you know, where we drop in, Tilted Towers. Like, the game is about atmosphere and immersion. And we'll just make a jump. I was holding the wrong button. Ah. See, little things like that might frustrate certain people, where you just press the wrong thing or it doesn't spool up, but we're not playing a fully released game. And then the other argument is, although this game has been in development for 10 years, and I can understand that. I'm one of the guys who constantly says, you know, this game's been out for a while, and they're working on it, like, where's what I want? But when you back up and look at it, so far, an immersive experience, I feel kind of like I'm at home here in my ship. There's no other game that can really give me this feel. I feel like I'm a space dude. I feel like I'm cruising through space. I definitely feel like everything is living and alive. Yeah, sure, the universe needs more people. We need server meshing and all this other stuff. But I guess it's, at the end of the day, one step at a time. It's a good game to enjoy from an immersive standpoint. A simulator. It doesn't have a lot of game loops to do. It's just enjoyable. And hell, I mean, look at the textures. And then my keep clear of mechanism. You don't want to get your hands caught in a ship's canopy. Never do. Right up above, I was about to point at my screen, right where my nose is pointed, is where we're going to have to land. So let's go over. And take a look at that. Once again, seamless. There was no loading screen. I just kind of came through here. It's such a great feeling when you have, you know, these doors are closing, the sounds that you hear, the sights, the lights, everything here was modeled to have that immersive experience. Oh, and one of my favorite things in the world, it's probably going to happen. Let's do this. Something I absolutely love breaking. Come on, buddy. It's time to take the trolley. Alright, I did a little talking in chat for a second, and I wanted to play with the trolley. More than likely, I'm going to get myself killed, but this is just something fun I like doing. Is I like pushing the game to its limits, and it's just an example... Rude. Just an example of things you should do in games like this. In all reality, like, we're bug testers, man. That's what we signed up for. And it's something I kind of had to come to terms with. We're bug testers. Things break. Like this. This breaks. And if I go into this right now, it's probably going to kill me, and I hope it does. Ugh! The idea is to test bugs. Test things breaking. Right now, I broke the trolley. I didn't want to break the trolley, but I broke it. I'm inside the trolley. No. Well, this is my life now. Sir, can you help me? He's not listening to me. Will I ever get out of this metal prison? Yes. Something I really like that they put in this game is the drone repair bay. There are no drones in the game, but in the future there is going to be. And they already have bays set up for it. I'm wondering what they're going to expand and put in here. What's going to be new? It's just these little things that they set up for their whole environment and their foundation of their game. I honestly can't wait. I'm excited. And that's the positivity I need to keep carrying with me on my shoulders. All the advertisements. It is just a mega city. That's really what it is. They did this. They thought about every little thing here. These stupid little flight departures and arrivals. They thought about this, and they put it in. Oh, and look up there.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton
Everything is living and breathing. And yeah, sure, the NPCs go on their own predetermined paths, and they have their own ways that they're living and breathing, and it really looks like they're robotic. But it's got a feel to it, like it's real. Oh, here's some memories for me. The VIP lounge, where I figured out there was a game-breaking bug where you could lay underneath the coffee maker, and then it would shoot you through the ground at Mach 10. Oh, look. I'm taking this. What is this? Alright, transit platform. I thought that was a dead body. There are a lot of gifts around here. This place looks like a grungy city. I love it. Oh, something cool I don't think anyone even realizes is when you go through the security sensor, you can hear it. It's scanning you. It's one of those little things. Just one of those little things. Tram, no! Come on!
Now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Look at this. Like I said, one of the best aspects for this is just how immersive everything is. I feel like I'm inside the city. Everything feels sort of claustrophobic, jammed together, and just generally advertisement just pasted on every surface you can see. This is a great place. Honestly, one of the best places you can take your friends if they really like that urban environment. There's so many nooks and crannies that you can find with so many interesting bits.
Now
Different
arriving.
NPCs just talking. Different areas that can be led into some lore that's, you know, part of the Star Citizen game. I don't know, man. This kind of stuff really makes me happy. Also giant AI holograms. And just really cool city. Sir, I've got a you've got a present too. Look at that.
Strong winds can arise suddenly.
Hey, I didn't die on the stairs this time. That's a positive. Alright. So this is like the center of ArcCorp here. Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I love it. I could sit here all day just looking at every different bit. Oh, there's so many gifts! Sometimes I get lost here. There's corridors that you just kind of forget about. Like here. I'm just gonna go down here. I don't even remember what this is. Oh, this looks like where I'd get mugged. There's so many gifts. You see, this is what I was talking about, where they just have this here. There's no purpose for this. Like, mechanics-wise. There's no reason all this is here. There's no use. There's nothing. It's just NPCs sitting in a corner. Sometimes they're smoking, and they talk about stuff. That's it. But it just adds to the immersion. I actually feel like I'm in a city rather than just 4 different boxes that have different stores, and that's it. That's all you can explore. That's it. Alright, I'm in the seedy place. Oh god. This person looks like they're special NPC of some sort.
Kind of off the beaten path, aren't you?
Yeah, I
I know.
am actually.
I know, it's a strange place to hang out, but I quite like it here. It's quiet. Well, quieter. I'm T-shirt Chico, but people call me Twitch.
I didn't even
If you're
know she
wondering
was
back
here.
here, it says two things to me.
You know what? We're gonna come back for you. I didn't even know that existed. I've been playing this game for a while, didn't even know she was there. You can just kind of take a moment to breathe. Close your eyes and feel the city. Tell me if it feels real. If it feels like it's living and breathing. If it feels like it's moving. If it's got its own heartbeat. Its own blood flow. If you can close your eyes and successfully feel that, and I'm going to pause for a little bit. If you can close your eyes and successfully feel like this city is actually alive, then the game developers have done a good job. They've done a great job. Everything that I pass, everything that I'm touching, it's making a sound. It has a feeling to it. I'm in a little food market right here. And now I'm going to a shipped weapons dealer. It's gonna sound different. It's gonna feel different. Everything here is immersive. And I kind of want to end my adventure, at least for this part, right now. Sitting here, enjoying and taking in what I can. The next time that we come to this, I want to experience different aspects. I want to try to touch on everything I can within Star Citizen. That means earning money, doing different types of quests and missions that are available to us, and obviously meeting new people. That's the whole aspect of a multiplayer game, is meeting new people and, you know, working together to further some sort of goal. There's a lot of solo-oriented players that play these kinds of games that generally don't like having to be forced to go into these, you know, multiplayer situations, but I feel like multiplayer and working with others is the most beautiful aspect of multiplayer games. I mean, you're basically starving yourself if you are a solo-oriented player. And with that, guys, I really just want to conclude my nothing but nice part 1 of Star Citizen. This is a beautiful and breathtaking game, and I know I've said a lot of negative things about this game before, and yes, I can have my gripes and disagreements with a lot of bits of the company, but at the end of the day, this is beautiful. This is breathtaking, and this is an amazing experience for me. And until then, guys, remember, enjoy yourself. Have fun with it. And stay frosty. Solar Polar Bear